Hey, everybody. What's going on? Happy Monday. Make sure y'all can hear me. Whew. Let me see who is here with me today. I hope y'all having a wonderful Monday. I got a couple things I want to drop on you guys that is not in the news right now, okay? So I hope everybody is good. Hey Mo, how you doing? Please make sure you drop your questions. I am finally back at a normal spot where you guys normally see me, but not for long, okay? All right. So let me all right, so I'm gonna give it a minute or two. Again, if you are new here, please follow, subscribe to my YouTube under the same name, okay? If you like money, are you interested in finding where you can get the money, whether it's grants, assistance? Tax season is over, and I told you guys after tax season, what did I say? The money is coming, okay? And the money is already on its way to your respective states, okay? Some states have already gotten money. There's some places with rental assistance already. I'm going to name those in a second. I am just got a couple things that well, anyway, I hope everybody is doing good. If you are a pothead, I hope you had a wonderful 420. Hope you had a wonderful weekend, okay? Aries season is gone, so to whoever is a Taurus and all y'all other signs, hey, okay? But again, thank y'all for being here. Let me go through. Y'all know I got some lineups. So again, if y'all got any questions, please make sure you ask. Hey Maya, hey Sweetie 50, hey Key. Oh, Key said I applied for Columbia Southern University. I know that's right, sis. Okay, and if y'all wondering what that is, Columbia Southern University is y'all listening? It is the second cheapest school in all of the United States. The only school that's cheaper than that is the free school, which is University of the People. All right. So I'm going to say both of them again. Now, y'all know I'll be dropping gems from 7 until 8, Mondays and Wednesdays. And you can also go to my YouTube channel. So let me go ahead on and get it started. Columbia Southern, the second cheapest school you can go to. It takes student loan and financial aid. So if you are one of those people that you need a quick flip, school is my favorite hustle that I like to tell y'all to get on. That's the second cheapest school. You don't even have to pay for books. They send everything. And then if you want the cheap school, the completely free school, you can just go to University of the People. Okay. Hey, Genteria, how you doing? All right. Maya says, and before I get to Maya says, can you use the same address for multiple CPNs to drop one? Oh boy. Damn, Maya, you ain't wait a minute to even let us get started. Well, somebody done came in with a CPN question. So before I get to what's going on with the news real quick, we can go ahead on and talk about what's this CPN. So Maya wants to know. And y'all should know already by now, CPNs are the fake social security numbers. If y'all interested in learning more about it, how to make them, the whole nine, just go to my YouTube channel, okay? My one video, I swear, okay, if it's not viral, it's almost there. All right. So you will need to use an address. Yes, you can use the same address for multiple CPNs. Uh, just be mindful that if you use multiple addresses for multiple CPNs, meaning if you use multiple addresses for multiple social security numbers that are not yours, that's what we're talking about with CPNs. You have a greater chance of them merging if you start getting duplicate cards, okay? Or if you start getting sister cards. For example, if you get Community Bank, and Community Bank has a bunch of store cards under them. If you start getting 4, 5, and 6 of them, but you're using different names, they may notice something with the address. Okay, if you're gonna do anything, and y'all know I don't like to tell people to do anything that is questionable. But if you are, you still have to be smart in what it is that you are doing. Okay. All right, so let me hold on now. Let me get to the biggest thing that's going on right now. All right, it's a couple class action lawsuits. So y'all know I love talking about the money. So let's get to the money really quick. Okay, Facebook has a $725 million lawsuit right now. You can go to any place and apply for it. I know y'all finna get in on this Facebook lawsuit, okay? All of y'all done had Facebook since 2015. So you can go to any one of my favorite places. I'm gonna look over here in TikTok in a second to see what y'all saying. The websites are Top Class Actions, classaction.org, and then another one, classactions.com. Okay, those are my three favorite ones to go to. Top Class Actions, classaction.org, and then class actions with an s.com. Okay, class action has a lawsuit. Portfolio recovery, if you have or have had anything on your credit from portfolio recovery, you guys can hit me on my website at shamikasaves.com, and I will send you the 800 number that you can check with the Federal Trade Commission to see if you are in their lawsuit. Now, this class action, this little lawsuit is not public. This lawsuit is only for individuals who had an issue with portfolio recovery in the past. And I looked at a whole bunch of y'all credit, and I know I saw portfolio recovery. So they just was sued, and they have to refund a lot of you. Another one is Dun and Bradstreet. If you guys had Dun and Bradstreet, and this is for individuals who have business credit. If you have Dun and Bradstreet, and you paid for their credit builder program, for a lot of you who are getting into business credit, a lot of you may opt into their credit builder program, and you will pay monthly, and they would take information from all of the vendors you buy from and build up your profile. If that is you, they are being sued also by the Federal Trade Commission. It is not a public class action lawsuit, but you can get your money, okay? And if you recently signed up, they still will give you a refund. Okay, and then last but not least, this one is coming if you have a Kia or a Honda. First and foremost, if you got a Kia and a Honda, you need to call your local police department. Why, Shamika? Because Kias and Hondas are being stolen. Hyundais, excuse me, are being stolen. How do I know? Because one of my very good friends who also watches us right here messaged me on the messenger and said, my car was stolen. I thought it was just a random, her car got stolen, maybe from the valet. And I asked her what happened. She said, I drive a Kia. Well, that says everything. So if you have a Kia or a Honda, you can call 911 and get you a free steering wheel lock so that you cannot have your car stolen. People still are stealing these cars. Thank you, TikTok. And there will be a class action lawsuit. I will let you guys know when that is announced. That is going to be a lot of y'all who are driving Kias. And matter of fact, I'll take that back. Kia and Hyundai already have the class action lawsuit already out. Where can you go? I'm going to say them again. Top Class Actions, classaction.org, and class actions with an s.com. Those are the three websites I go to. Let me see what y'all are saying really quick before I go on, okay? Because y'all know it's some money, okay? Hey, Shamika, okay. All right, let me see what y'all saying. And again, follow if you have not followed. It's your first time. I appreciate it. It says, Lauren says, I want to go back, but I owe for a class drop. Can I still get a? If you have dropped the class and you are either on academic probation or you owe the school money, all you gotta do is, this depends. Some schools are different. Some schools will not allow you to get new aid until you pay off the debt that you owe. So if you are not allowed to use your new financial aid or student loan money to cover your last balance, then you're going to just need to pay. I actually have an individual. She's actually, her transcripts are being held up because she did not pay. Well, guess what she's doing? She's filing bankruptcy. She's throwing the school in there. And guess what's going to happen once she throws that debt in there? She's going to be able to get her transcripts now, and they can no longer hold it over her head. Okay, so you have a couple options. I don't know how much it is, but please do not go to school because you cannot, because you did not pay off of your old debt. Okay. Hey, number one granny. Let's see. Business as usual says, hi, beautiful. I sent you an email about the laptop. So I know a lot of y'all do send me emails. If y'all send me email and I did not respond, I apologize. Send it again or go to the shamikasaves.com and send it there, because it's going to be in my chat and not lost in my email or my spam. Okay, I said this and I'll continue to say this. If you're looking for the free laptops, the tablets, or if you're looking for the hotspots or the phones, then all you need to do is go to just go on Google and type in affordable connectivity program. Now I know y'all probably like, I can't spell that. Google will figure it out. Okay. Affordable connectivity program, and that is where you can get all of your freebies. Hey Jessica, how you doing, girl? Hey UW Gaming, how are you? And you tell you if I didn't say hey again. All right, official JTV, hello. Let me see. Thank you, business as usual, for typing those for me. All right, so Tamara, you had trouble with what? Let me know what you had trouble with. And everybody, I'm glad y'all are saying hey to everybody. It says I need the info. I had issues with portfolio. Yes. I will give you the 800 number. It doesn't really make sense for me to give it out right here, but I do have it. And they did say all you got to do is give them a call, the Federal Trade Commission, to find out if you are included in this. If you guys do not know, the Federal Trade Commission, they do sue companies, but they do not put it out as a class action, because it's not a class action. It's brought by the government. So the Federal Trade Commission, if y'all did not know, they actually have a page, and your girl checks it, where you can see who's been sued, the website, if there's a website listed, an 800 number that you can call to see if you are included. There are a lot of companies on there, especially if y'all buy stuff off of TV. I don't know how many of y'all grandmamas and aunties, hey, y'all call me and y'all be like, man, I spend too much on infomercials. Well, if you are one of those people that spend a lot on infomercials, y'all got your grandmas, aunties, y'all know who I'm talking about. FTC, Federal Trade Commission, sues a lot of these companies because they don't do what they say they're going to do. And you can get your money back in a lot of cases, but you don't know because they don't advertise it. All right. And why don't they advertise it? Because they don't want everybody to get their money back. Okay. Simple. So if you want to know, you can get that information too, so that you can go on to see what else is, who else have they been suing on the law. All right. Again, if you haven't, you know this is going to help somebody, make sure you share this with someone, please. It says, Narendra says, my mom had a Hyundai. They get us stuff installed for free. True what you said. That's right. They are, Hyundai and Kia are going to do some things for y'all. They just haven't done them yet. But for now, go and get your steering wheel locked so you cannot have your car stolen like my friend did. Okay. Somebody said website again, topclassactions.com. Class actions. Classactions.com, and then classaction.org. All right. You basically can just type in class action. These will come up. If you guys are following me or have followed me on my TikTok or on my Instagram or Facebook, please do. If you have not, you guys will know that I posted just the other day. I have 2 birthdays now. Okay. I have my regular birthday when I was born, but I also have my new, I am now 6 months starting my new life over after my incident of being shot. So I'm going to shout myself out really quick to say, thank you, Shamika, for not giving up on yourself and continuing to be here. And for those who sent me words of encouragement, y'all be texting me, emailing me, I just want to say thank you to you guys too. Y'all know I am not like this all the time when this camera is off. Okay. Sometimes your girl looking like, I don't even want to say, but not always happy. I am still healing mentally. My body is completely healed from the gunshot wound, but I am still a work in progress. So thank you to everybody who has stuck, with me through this time, before and after, and and still now. So I just want to say thank you to everybody. Okay. All right. Let me keep going. Hold on. Let me see, and I'm gonna see what y'all saying. Okay, so I got a couple things for Florida. Y'all know I got a couple things for Florida. So if you are in Polk County, there is rental assistance only in Polk County, Polk. If you apply through Florida for utility assistance, if you apply through the state for utility assistance, they ran out of money. They don't have any more right now. Okay. And hold on. Let me see. I don't know if I have anybody in here from California, because I know it's kind of we have a lot of different viewers, but I'm just gonna run down what's going on in California right now. So individuals in California, if you're having issues with your mortgage, there's mortgage assistance for homeowners in the state. Okay, it's not any certain county, it's the state of California. If you need that information, please go to my website, send me a message, and I will send it to you. This is just too much to name it right now, but they do have mortgage assistance, and they also are assisting with property taxes, okay? And it's saying that it's going to go from $20,000 up to $80,000 per household. That's a lot of damn money, okay? So if you are behind in your mortgage and you're in California, y'all need to be hitting me up so you can get this information, okay? All right, let me keep going. Let me see. Hold on. Okay. We already talked about Dun & Bradstreet going to, okay, that's the credit builder program. Hold on. Oh, there's a new grant. Well, not a grant. Let me take that back. Start over. I did post the updated grant list. Okay, so if you have not gone to my website and got the new grant list for April, it is up. The new grant list always comes out a little late. Because I get it late. So the April list has already been up, has been up for at least over a week now. But if you have not, you can go to my website and look under the shop page and go and get you that 8-page spreadsheet of the new grants. Y'all always asking me about money. I'm telling you, we keep track of them. Go there. But there is something new with the SBA I wanted to talk about. One, did y'all pay y'all SBA loans? Because one thing y'all are going to find out is that the SBA does not really call and ring your phone. What they do is they leave a voicemail. Now, I don't know how the phone doesn't ring, but there are apps that do that, okay? So they don't even ring the phone. You'll just have a voicemail saying, hey, you need to pay. So if you have an SBA EIDL loan, and I done talked about this before, especially if it's over $25,000, y'all need to be going to y'all state so that y'all can see if they file a lien, where they can file a lien against you. It's not, the word is not there with me right now, but it basically can become a lien, a UCC. Thank you, the UCC. So if you guys don't know what a UCC is, it's they put a UCC. It stands for Uniform Commercial Code. Basically, they put a UCC-1 on file for each of you that got $25,000 or more. If you got $25,000 or less, you still need to pay your bill, but you do not have to worry about, if you don't pay, them coming to retrieve your items. Now, they will definitely mess up your credit, but they will not come and retrieve anything. If you got more than $25,000, you got a UCC-1. That means if you don't pay, they will come and retrieve whatever you put. Okay, now that's the crazy part. It's what you put. They required, for people who got loans, they required you submit a form of your assets. I don't know if y'all remember, everybody had to do a form that the SBA was requiring. I know because I had to do a lot of y'all's for it. I had to type it up and do it, okay? But on there, you basically are checking a box saying, anything I spent my money on, you guys have the right to come and get in the event I don't pay. You can go and pull yours up by your state if you don't know where to get that from. That's more than likely going to be something I'll have to handle individually with y'all, but y'all do need to see what they will take in the event you don't pay. Even if you do pay, you still should know, okay? Now, y'all know I'm always talking about y'all knowing stuff. Why? Because lots of money are passing through your hands, lots of opportunities are passing through your hands. I just don't want y'all to miss it. Okay. So one of the things that is very brand new, but I want y'all to get on this as soon as possible if you're interested and if you qualify. The SBA has created a leadership program for business owners. Okay. You basically do an application and you have to apply. I actually was in this program under the old program when I used to work for the government and lived in DC, but they have now scrapped the old program and now have opened it up to anyone. It used to be only open to government employees. This program is called SBA Thrive, THRIVE. If somebody wants to type that, please do. SBA Thrive. And the Thrive actually stands for a whole bunch of stuff. And I don't really care because at the end of the day, here is what matters to y'all. You have to be in business. You have to have more than one employee. That means it cannot just be you. You also have to have, or you have to show that you are making $250,000 or more for your business. Now, that's probably going to eliminate a whole bunch of you. All right. But for those who still qualify, please know that money comes along with this: funding opportunities, mentorship opportunities, and networking opportunities. Okay. Every program that I've ever done with the SBA has always been top notch, top tier, very successful, and they put you in the realm with a lot of people. I'm going to actually drop the video on YouTube that is going to go deeper into it. I'm also going to drop the little clip on TikTok so that if y'all are interested, y'all can share it with a friend to let them know to please apply for this program. It closes, let me see, you still have a while. I think you have until like the new cohort starts in July. So you have until like the end of May or something like that to apply. Don't worry, I'm going to put it up either tonight or tomorrow so that you guys can get into it. I do think it's an awesome program if you qualify, okay? And again, the SBA does put you in some good situations. And if you get into this program, more than likely, you're going to be able to secure an SBA loan, not the EIDL loan, their regular loans that they have, okay? All right, let me see what else y'all saying. All right, portfolio recovery. Okay. SBA Thrive. You forgot the H. Thank you, Diamond Flower. THRIVE. Okay. And Darylyn says it's only for California homeowners. Yes, it is. Currently, it's only for California homeowners. Don't worry, I got more stuff. Okay. I'm trying to keep a list of all these things because y'all know I told y'all as soon as tax season was gone, that's when the money was going to drop. And that's exactly what is happening. All right. You're going to start seeing programs where they're going to start doing that guaranteed income. So I'm going to be looking for that. A lot of places have already done it, but guaranteed income, they're doing a study to show that if certain individuals, low income individuals, were given a certain amount of money every month for a year, don't have to work for it or nothing. They're doing a study to show how it changes the individual's life, how it affects them, their children, that whole nine. So they've done it in certain parts of California. They've done it in Florida. They've done it in Georgia already. They've done it in Baltimore. They've done it in Chicago. They're still doing it in other places, but they range anywhere from I've seen $300 to $800 extra a month, and people didn't have to do anything but apply to get on the program. As soon as I find another one, I will let y'all know. The last one that was open was I think it was Sacramento in California. All right. Thank you, Kibi, for writing that. All right. Maya Scott says, can people sell blank CPNs or do they establish them first? Also, how much would you pay for a blank CPN? All right. So do people sell blank CPNs or do they establish first? It depends. It depends on who you buy them from. You can do it either way. And how much would you pay for a blank CPN? Me personally, I'll tell anyone I'm not paying any more than $300 to $400 for a CPN. And y'all know what the CPNs are. We talk about that all the time. That's the fake Social Security number. Okay. All right. Let me move on. Y'all, hold on. Let me go through my things and I'm going to get back to y'all. You know, I got to get in between pictures, screenshots, and then, of course, all my other stuff. Okay. All right. I'm going to post again about the internet from AT&T. They're doing some free internet. All you got to do is qualify. And remember, it's through the Affordable Connectivity Program. All you got to do is go to Google and check that out and see. All right. If you qualify for that. And that's basically anybody. All right. Okay. All right. So I've been seeing a lot of articles. I'm telling you, they must be watching the show, okay? Because y'all know I'm always telling y'all to make sure y'all know what's in your files and in your records, all right? So I have seen 3 different news stations run. One was, you guys need to know what is in your insurance report, okay? Why? Because insurance rates are going high. Some of y'all, you know, credit is bad. That's why your insurance rates are high. You know, of course, your driving history could be bad too, but you could have stuff on your record that may or may not be you or accurate, okay? So if that is you, then you need to go to LexisNexis and get your automobile report. It is called CLUE, CLUE. Okay. If y'all do not believe me, somebody type that in. CLUE report, CLUE report. When you get done with this, go and request yours. You absolutely need to know what is in your driving report. Then I saw another one last night that said people need to be paying attention to what's in their medical reports, because not only is health insurance on the rise, so is life insurance. Okay. So the only way you're going to know what is in those reports that you can't always see, somebody write this: go and get your MIB, MI and B. That's your Medical Information Bureau report. Okay. Definitely need to go and get those. Why do you need to get those? Because whatever you do, anytime you go to that emergency room, anytime you go to that emergency care clinic, you going to your regular doctor, you going to pick up a prescription, all of that is in your MIB report, and those reports dictate your pricing for your health, and if you're going to get life insurance, and also the price for that. That also includes your credit. So if your credit ain't good, that already shows that you're high risk. So your rate's already going to be up. But then I go and I look in your medical report because I have to evaluate that to see if I'm going to give you underwriting. And I see you've been to the emergency room in 3 times in the last month. You're high risk for my company. And I think either if I'm going to underwrite you, I'm going to charge you so damn much that you either are going to be stuck paying it or you're going to have no other choice but to go somewhere else. So if y'all are experiencing getting turned down for life insurance, your health insurance is too dang on high, okay? Then you might need to go and get your MIB, Medical Information Bureau report. And then last but not least, and I'm telling you, people aren't just telling y'all to get these reports for nothing because I'm telling y'all to get them. So they're not telling y'all to get these reports for nothing, all right? Now, we're always seeing somebody got some type of breach. Some information done been stolen. Somebody's laptop was stolen. This is stolen. This information is gone. So you think that the government or some of these other companies don't already know that we should be checking these reports on the regular? And we don't. They do, but y'all don't. I do. Do y'all? Okay. And again, another place that I would like you guys to go and get your reports. And this is only there's a lot of reports, y'all, but I'm giving y'all ones that I know are going to be important. How many of y'all can't open a damn bank account? Or you think you owe a bank because you didn't pay for a check that bounced, or you maybe got scammed or something happened and now you got this balance. And y'all are wondering, well, Shamika, I can't get an account. All I can use is Cash App. Well, you need to go and order your bank reports. And there are 3 of them. I'm ready. Whoever is ready to type, I'm ready to give you the names. Okay. The first one, somebody type EWS. EWS. That is one report. Early warning systems. That is one. I'm going to get to y'all questions in a second. The second one I want y'all to check is check systems. And that's CHEX. Okay. Checks system. Check that report. And then last but not least is telecheck. And that's TTELE check. CHEK. All right. So EWS, early warning system. You got checks systems, that's CHEX system. And then you have telecheck, TELE check, CHEK. Okay. So those, I just gave y'all 4 reports. Clue for your automobile insurance. MIB for your medical and pharmacy visits. And then I gave y'all I gave y'all more than 3. I gave y'all 5. 5 early warning systems, check systems, and telecheck. Go and download. These are all free. Go and get them. Okay. And while you at it, go and look at your credit report too and see if the addresses are matching. Okay. Y'all are up against. I cannot believe how many people talk to me about these CPNs. And that tells me one thing. Y'all are not protecting or handling your personal social security number right. And now that you have screwed up your own, you are trying to pick through sticks to find out what you're going to do next. And soon y'all are going to run out of options because CPNs are soon going to be a thing of the past. Why? I'm going to make a video about it. I will make a video about it, but I'm going to give you a little snippet because y'all inbox me and tell me everything. Okay. Some of y'all done already bought CPNs. Maya Scott, if you're still listening, some people done already bought CPNs, these fake social security numbers. They've already got trade lines on them. So they got credit scores and the whole 9. I mean, like 700 or something. But then all of a sudden now these companies are scanning the systems. And if the numbers don't match a person, I don't know what they're putting in their system to identify it, but people are being identified and they're automatically finding that their accounts are closing on these fake social security accounts. And then they get a letter in the mail stating, we will reopen it if you can provide proof that this is you. We suspect fraudulent activity. Okay. So I'm not telling people not to do CPNs. Do whatever you please. But what I am telling you is you are going to run out of options. You ain't never going to run out of numbers. So you'll always be able to make them. The issue is, will you be able to use them? And that is where we're coming to the point where your guys are going to run out of time and you're not going to be able to use them. All right. And if you do, it's going to be super risky. All right. Let me see what y'all saying. Let me see what y'all saying. All right. Hey, Nicola. I was wondering where you was at, girl. Okay. Thank you, lovely Hannah. I appreciate that. Sherelle, thank you. Blessings of healing. I know that's right. Noreen says, what happened to you? I was shot. S-H-O-T. Okay. Yes, I was. And it is not over. I will say. Uh, and I keep telling y'all all the time that this is not going to be something you're going to hear one time. Now, hopefully, you're going to hear it one time from me. Okay. I hope that this never happens again. But I will say this is going to be something that's going to be super, super, super common. So y'all need to, while we talking about being responsible, it's time to have these wills done, these power attorneys, these trusts if you choose to have them done, so that you can make sure your loved ones are protected in the event something were to happen. And I know we all gonna live forever. I know we are. But guess what? We ain't. Okay. And I am so sorry, and I get so sad and so tired of seeing people and they leave their children, and you leave your children with absolutely nothing but a GoFundMe link. And we have to do better than that. You can afford $10 or $15. And you know how I know you can? Because I can go through your bank account receipts and tell you how many times you've been at McDonald's and Chick-fil-A, or how many times you've been at that beauty supply store and bought them fake nails, them fake lashes. I know I wear them, and the hair. Okay. So miss me with I can't afford it, because you can. I'm gonna tell you who cannot afford it is your family members and your friends trying to pay for your damn funeral when you are not here. So we have to do better about that. We have to do better about it, especially us people of color. Okay. All right. It says, you will be okay, Queen. You got too much wealth for God's people. Bless you. I know that's right. I know God allowed me to still be here because I have work to do, which is why I am not gone. Okay. What about North Carolina? There is nothing for North Carolina right now. Okay. All right. With mortgage, if you get assistance, do you pay that back? No. If you get assistance, you do not pay it back. You do not get a tax document. It is not reported to the IRS. The Department of Treasury is actually giving money out. Let me tell y'all before I get too off the thing. Let me see. All right. So we already went over the reports. Okay. So right now, the Department of Treasury has given emergency rental assistance, but I don't know how they picked these three places out of all the places. Now, FYI, emergency rental assistance money is coming. There was a news article about it today that already said that the money is on its way. But here are three counties that already have the money, okay? Or not counties, cities. The city of Oakland, California, they already have money, because these three areas I'm going to name have very high, homelessness rates. So Oakland, California has money already. All you need to do is maybe call their 211 or whoever they use for homeless assistance, okay? Gwinnett County, Georgia. Now, somebody in here from Georgia, I don't know where Gwinnett is. Where is Gwinnett? Is that Atlanta? I don't think so. But Gwinnett County is the second place that already has rental assistance money available. Please tag and share somebody, because I know a lot of Georgia folks are on here. Last but not least, and I hope somebody on here from there is from Polk County, Iowa. Okay. Now, I don't know how Iowa got homelessness, that the amount that they made this list, but they made this list. Okay. So it's Polk County, Iowa, Gwinnett County, Georgia, and the city of Oakland. They already have emergency rental assistance money. Now, if you want to see if your city, town, county, whatever has it, dial 211. I can tell you, if you are in Brevard, you're in Florida, they don't have any. The only people that have rental assistance right now is Polk County. All right. Let me see what y'all saying. Information about Dun & Bradstreet. You're going to have to get that from my website. Send me a message on my website, shamikasaves.com, and I will send it to you. It's basically the Federal Trade Commission is giving you a number you can call, because Dun & Bradstreet definitely has to pay up. Okay, definitely. All right, let me see what y'all saying real quick. Okay. What you say over here? Miss Ifilola, I hope I said that. It says, glad you're doing well. Happy 6 months. I know that's right. Woo woo. Okay, thank you, Kibi, for typing that for me. Maya Scott says, all right, I answered that already. You're welcome, Maya. No problem. Key says, Medical Information Bureau report. That's right. Let's see. John Thompson says, any advice for getting a rehab loan for a fixer upper I inherited? 730 credit rating. Best place to get a loan from. Thanks. Well, my absolute place that I like to tell people to get a loan, of course, would be Navy Federal, but maybe not so much so. So if you are trying to get a fixer upper loan or rehab loan, I would say a credit union is probably going to be your best bet. If not, y'all know I just talked about this last week. No, the week before last, the SHIP program. Okay, SHIP. Every housing office has a SHIP program. See if they have funding, because the SHIP program is all about making repairs. If y'all going to ask questions, y'all need to also list y'all state, because if I don't know, I can't really give you no information. But I would tell you could try a credit union, but I would try the SHIP program first. Always utilize your county, your city, and state first to see if they have funding. They don't want you to sell or move. So they may have funding for people like you to fix the home so that you can stay there. Why? Because they want your tax dollars. Okay, so they're going to help you help themselves. All right. Thank you, Kibi. Early warning systems, check systems, and telecheck, and include automobile report. Woo woo. I know that. Thank you. Hey, Big Mom, how are you? I answered your message. I hope you got it last night. Okay. Let me see what else. Thank you, Vicky, for tagging someone. I appreciate it. Maya says, are there any free trade lines for CPNs trying to build a new credit, but most advice is to pay monthly on trade lines? There is no free trade lines unless you're going to use Kickoff. Well, Kickoff ain't even free. The free trade line would probably be Experian Boost, but I would not put Experian Boost on a fake CPN, because then you are inviting trouble. If you are going to do something that you know is not ethical, honey, you are definitely going to need to pay to play. So we're not going to be able to have it both ways over here. So if you're going to do wrong, you're going to need to pay for it. Okay, moving on. All right, let me see. Be more. I don't know who's saying I'm sexy, but thank you. Hey, Louisiana is a state, John. So then, okay, now I thought it was you. So then credit union, and then call the SHIP program in your county and see if they have it. I didn't get it. Was that form? Yes, form 33. Yes, that's the right form. So if anybody wants to know, Big Mom was asking about if you want to apply for hardship, meaning you cannot pay for your tax bill. That form is called form 433. I think it's 433A, okay? 433A is IRS form 433A. That is the hardship form, okay? You need to have a real hardship, not that you just can't afford it. You need to have a real hardship. Maybe you're on a fixed income, maybe you're low income. You put down all your information, what you own and all of that stuff. You send it off, they take it in consideration, and they'll send you a yes or a no. If they give you a yes, you don't pay. Your bill is uncollectible until you reach a certain amount of income that you now have to pay. Okay, so that is the form. All right, it says, teacher, I miss you. I want to have a session with you. I'm thinking it's Friday and Monday. Where you been? I haven't seen you, and I hope you are feeling well. Okay. All right, it says, can you talk about unemployment, trying to make people pay back for that? They said you have had benefits. Okay, so yes, a couple things with unemployment. Y'all know it was a whole lot of fraud with unemployment. So the states are basically coming after the name and the social security number that's associated with it. Whether you got it or you did not get it, you have to defend yourself to prove that you did not get it, which should be easy, because you can show that the money never went into an account that was controlled or owned by you. If you find out that somebody got unemployment in your name and that was not you, you need to immediately go to the police department. Now, I'm not going to drop too many names, but all I'm going to say is somebody I know that was in the paper actually got caught up in a situation like this. Now, I don't know how much is true, but all I'm going to say is part of the reason why the person was arrested was because they had an opportunity to save themselves had they went and got the police report. Don't allow anyone to do fraud and you are aware of it and you don't cover your own ASSET by going to the police department and getting some proof that says that it's not you. The reason why police reports work, even if you lie, is because the penalty of perjury is it's on you. But you are the one with the biggest balls to walk in there and lie to create one. So whether you're telling the truth or not, the police report helps you. Okay, so this person might have not went to jail had they had the police report to show, hey, I already said that it was fraud. So when y'all found this money was stolen and cashed in my account, I already told somebody. clear. Okay, that would have stopped them from going to court, but it probably would have helped them from being arrested. And the same for the person that just asked, if that's not you and your money was not stolen and you have to pay it back, you need to do an appeal if you disagree. Okay, do an appeal. Let them go through your stuff. You can have an appeal on the phone where y'all can discuss it. If you are found that you do owe, you do have to pay it. But guess what? There's always a hardship program. Okay, they're either going to work out a deal with you, a payment plan. They're either going to bill the Department of Treasury and take it out of your taxes next year, or that's it. Okay, because more than likely they're not going to wipe it off. They're only going to wipe it off if it's fraudulent. If you owe it, they're going to take it. Why? Because this is state money, not federal money. Okay, so since it's state, well, it came from the federal government, but since the state issued it to you, they're probably not going to give you the same grace that some of these other places do by letting you not pay it at all. They'll give you a small payment plan, but it's not going to be $0. Okay. So I hope one of those situations or one of those answers apply to you, so you know what you need to do. Okay. Okay. Any assistance in New York with rent? There is assistance in New York with rent, but it is only for right outside of Manhattan. Well, I forgot that area, Washington Heights. So I don't know if that's you, but if it's you, then send me a message and I will give it to you. Okay. South Carolina, nothing. I already told y'all the South Carolina had mortgage assistance for individuals who have mortgages. That's already something that's currently going on. All right. Oh, okay. So Gwinnett is outside Atlanta. Thank you for that. The expensive side of town. Expensive folks don't need that money. Okay. Any rental assistance? Okay, I already talked about New York. ERTC, employee retention tax credit. Please stay away from that. Okay. The fact that some of y'all even have to ask me what it is tells me that you don't even qualify for it. But I'm gonna make sure I break it down, because look at God. I just happen to be scrolling, and guess what I landed on? Employee retention credit. All right. So here is exactly what you gotta have, because I'm tired of folks always trying to tell me you ain't got to have no employees. That's why it's called employee retention, because it's for your employees that you retained or did not. Okay. So it is a refundable tax credit for businesses that continued to pay employees. Okay. While shut down due to COVID. All right. So if you paid your employees during COVID while you were shut down, they're giving you some money back. Okay. I was told it's up to 5,000 per employee, but it's actually more than that. Okay. You could get up to like 10. But here's the thing. All right. For those of you who have employees, or y'all finagle, y'all do y'all 1099 thing, I don't care how you do it. All I'm going to say is this: the IRS already knows that this right now is the number one scam. Okay, tax season is over. Now it's scam season. Okay, this is usually how it works. Scamming happens during tax season, but the scamming happens after all the rest of the stuff is done, because they got from May all the way into January to get as much money as they can. So the IRS has already identified that this is the number one scam going on. But what's crazy about it is the government is allowing companies to email you, boom, email you, especially if you apply for the SBA loan, or if they know you already have a business in the system. They're emailing you, spamming you about this ERTC and telling you that you qualify. You don't. Okay. If you don't have employees, you do not qualify. If you have to go back and, because somebody did this, they paid their employees all as 1099, but in order for them to get this ERTC, they changed it and made all their employees W-2. Well, who's going to tell the employees that now they were W-2? They're changed. These employees already done filed their taxes. Okay. So what's going to happen is if the IRS goes through it and they see that you're not eligible, even though you already done paid this bank or this company or this lawyer's office, because you do have to have special software, you cannot just go to any tax preparer to do it, which I'm happy about, because a lot of y'all will be in jail right now. Okay. So if you pay someone to do it, it doesn't matter if you're eligible or not eligible. They don't ever have to pay that money back. But you have to pay all the money back, plus penalties and fees. And please don't let it turn out to be fraud, because then that's going to be probably some jail time too. Okay. So I did get I don't know what y'all saw on Facebook, but all of a sudden I got a barrage of people saying, what's the ERC or the ERTC? Stay away from it if that is not you. Yes, you can get a lot of money back, but if you don't qualify, you're probably going to be paying it back. All right. Let me see. Okay, here goes that letter that somebody sent me saying their credit card was closed because it was on a fake social security number. All right. And the last, probably the most important thing I want to talk about, and let me go to my messages. This one was actually a surprise to me. So hold on, y'all. Let me pull it up and I'm see what y'all saying. All right. Okay. How to apply? Nope. I ain't telling y'all how to apply for that ERTC. If you want to apply for it, you need to go to someone who actually files them. Okay, go to somebody who actually files them. And yes, the returns are like 27, 30,000 and up. Okay, but you gotta have had paid somebody. Okay, I don't know what y'all gonna use to show. Well, I already know what y'all gonna use. I ain't even getting into it. I know people finagle documents all the time. Okay, yes, they must be W-2. Any rental assistance in Florida? Only in Polk County. All right, all right. Let's see. It says, Sweetie says, our SHIP program here in Alabama is only for health assistance programs. Sweetie 50, send me that as a message so then I can find out what y'all use in Alabama for y'all housing assistance. Okay. Good night, Miss Aura. You have a good one. All right. Benny says, what is the cheapest place for a 50-year-old to get a life insurance policy? No exam. At 50. Ain't nothing really gonna be cheap. I'm just keeping it real. And if you want no insurance, no life, I mean you want no exam, then you're probably talking about a term life. Term life does not require an exam. You can get one of those. You could probably go to New York Life. I'm not sure what state you are in, but I do have a couple of people I can recommend you to from two different real estate companies, insurance companies that I deal with on both ends. And if you want to run the numbers to see, no problem. You can also do whole life, but it's definitely going to cost you a lot more because of your age, which is why I'm telling some of y'all to get these policies now while you cheap, especially on your newborn babies. I don't know why y'all don't have them. Super, super cheap. Now, I know you're probably saying, well, a baby don't work, so they ain't got no money to put in. They may not, but you still got to pay for their funeral. So at least if you have enough for coverage, that is good enough. All right, a couple things really quick. 3 things. For all of my veterans, the VA is saying that they cannot handle the workload of trying to do your disability claims and trying to do this electronically. So, unfortunately, veterans, those who are trying to become disabled veterans, it is going to take longer, or shall I say, probably our normal time, because the VA can't handle the workload. Not to mention, they're also doing the PACT Act. If you are a veteran and y'all, or you have some elderly people in your family, the PACT Act is for those who were in certain war zones that did not get any disability. Okay, so they're putting these guys to the front. So a lot of you guys are going to be waiting. So I'm letting you know. Now, are they going to talk about that? Hell no, because it's going to make a lot of y'all mad. Second thing, Federal Trade Commission, I'm telling you, it's my friend. I love them. All right. So if any of y'all go to get y'all eyes checked, now y'all should be getting those done annually. Okay. So if you're going to get your eyes checked, the rule says, and get this, I have never had this done for me. So this, I was like, oh, I'm ready to go off on somebody. The FTC, Federal Trade Commission. Now the law changed way back in 2015. Once you get your eyes checked, eyeglass doctor has to give you a prescription, whether you buy glasses or not. You can have to get your prescription. They cannot hold it against you and say, the only way you're gonna get this prescription is if you go get your eyes done. Well, you have to get your eyes done to get a prescription anyway, but they can't hold your prescription hostage. A lot of times we go to these places and we like, damn, well, I go to Pearl Vision to get my eyes done. I got to get the glasses here. That's what they make us think, because they never give us our prescription. Well, that's not true. And they've been doing this for years and nobody told us. Okay. So now, from now on, when you go get your eye exam, as soon as you're done, y'all know this. Yeah, this the hand. This is the gimme hand. Y'all got one of these? I got 2. Gimme hands. I like free gimme. Okay, so can I please have my prescription so I can choose if I want to give y'all the business or not? And they're gonna hate that now that we know, because now you don't have to go and buy glasses from these people. You can take a prescription, go someplace else. Okay, so that is news came out, and then now, and this is probably gonna make y'all mad, and then I'm gonna take whatever questions y'all got. So y'all remember when Biden came out? Biden was talking about how he's going to make housing affordable for people who are low income. Okay, they want to make it easier for people who are low income to be able to get a home. Well, they believe they found a way to make that happen, and what that is entails is raising the interest rates and the refinance rates for those of us that have good credit. Y'all probably didn't hear what I just said. I'm gonna say it again. So, and you know why they're not talking about this? Because people will be livid. They're talking about Tucker Carlson getting fired, and what's the other one that got fired? Don Lemon. That's what they're talking about right now. They're not even trying to talk about what's really going on behind the scenes. So if you have good credit and you own a home, you are going to be punished if you try to refinance. You are going to be punished if you are going to try to buy a home. You are going to get slightly higher interest rates than someone who is low income and or needs some down payment assistance. So if you need down payment assistance or you're low income and your credit score isn't that great, they're going to give you a lower interest rate to entice you to get move into the house, versus the person that's responsible and has good credit. They're going to make you have a higher interest rate, which means you have to pay more than the other person. And I'm not lying. It's on my phone and I'm doing a video of it because I was mad and I was trying to find the act. Because I'm like, I know he had to write, this had to be written somewhere. Well, it's not written anywhere just yet. It's included in the plan of when he came in, stating that he was going to do what he was going to do. So a part of them coming up with a decision how is to punish us responsible people. I think it's a mess. I think it's crazy. So some of y'all, before you rush out to buy a home, whether you got decent credit, sloppy credit, or great credit, you need to shop around, because I'm telling you now, you may be paying more for the person that just got off of Section 8. Nothing wrong against that. But if you worked hard to keep your stuff up, you kept your house, you kept your credit up, and you want to refinance so you can have a lower interest rate, and you still got to have a higher interest rate than somebody that has bad credit, that would piss me off. Matter of fact, talk about this pisses me off right now. Okay. So, and basically the article says Biden rule will redistribute high risk loan costs to homeowners with good credit. So I ain't making this up. So if you got good credit, you are going to be holding the weight of someone with bad credit on your shoulders. Why? Because the banks ain't going to take that on. They want you to take it on. So basically what they're doing is they're passing the savings on to you, and ain't no savings. All right. So that's my Monday. Let me see what y'all saying. But I definitely had a lot to give y'all. Y'all know a lot happens over the weekend because they know y'all not paying attention. Y'all know 420 was just the other day, so they know some of y'all still high drunk, and not reading, not watching the news, and you stuck on all the shootings, killings, who just dropped a new song, and all the while they taking money out of your pocket. That's why y'all better be hopping on the free. Y'all better be using the gimme hand and watching your girls. I can tell you where you can go get these class actions so y'all can start putting money back in y'all pockets. Because if you let them, they're going to take every damn dime you got. Okay? And you're going to be struggling. Everybody, middle class and down, all going to be struggling the same. Just making different amounts of money. Okay? All right. Let me see what you're saying. Any information on how to file a claim for the Facebook lawsuit? Can you please make a video? You know what? Yeah, I will make the video for the Facebook lawsuit. I already have that on my phone. Let me write that down. I will do that for TikTok. Okay. Now y'all know I have to watch it because TikTok be hating on the super. They turned my Wednesday live off all because I was sitting down and I was telling y'all I couldn't get into the fence. They so busy watching my page that they should be watching these other folks' page who told y'all how to steal Kias and Hondas. I'm telling you how to get your money back, but they turned my page off. So, but it's okay because that's why we have YouTube. Okay. Miss Aura, I would be mad as hell too. Okay. Christine Billy, what you want me to repeat? I'm telling you, it's a mess, girl. They is finna do some stuff. And honey, if you tell me to fix my lashes one more time, I'm gonna fly you in and you can come fix them for me because I ain't never fixed them. Why? Because I'm not a makeupologist and this is not what she does. Okay, we do, and that's it. And they ain't all right. That's okay. The beauty's there anyway. All right, Mo says, sounds like I should buy a house now when my credit score is still in double digits. Actually, Mo, it seems like you probably should wait until your credit score tanks and then get one. One thing I am learning about this world is if you are in shambles and you are dependent and you need help from the government, there's always help for you. But as soon as you try to get on your feet and become an independent individual who does not want to rely on the government, there are less things available for you. So you actually have to do more of the work to find out where you fit so that you can get what is yours. Okay? Because they're not going to give it to middle. And most of y'all who are watching are middle. A lot of y'all are low income too. Y'all straight. Y'all know where y'all can go get them resources. But what about everybody else that's in the middle? What y'all gonna do? Y'all gonna become poor? Y'all gonna become rich? Or y'all gonna find a way to stay afloat in the middle? Because soon it won't be a middle class. All right. So we're trying to preserve that. All right. Let's see. Any grants for churches to get repairs done? Grants for churches, grants for churches, grants for churches. All right, so churches are considered nonprofits, so it won't necessarily be get your church repaired like a regular grant. You would have to actually look for grants, Nicola. Go I'm trying to think. Now, as you know, reason why they will make it hard for a church to get grants because they already get tax-free income. But the SHIP program may work on a church because they don't really. Nicola, we may have to talk about that one separately. That's a good. I'm not gonna. I don't know. That's a good question on that one. What and Mr. Live? Yeah, the live Wednesday cut off, so I won't even worry about it. So it wasn't even long. Any SBA loans available? I have already talked about what SBA is out there. The EIDL. SBA will always have money available. They have money now. The question is, are you eligible? Do you have your tax returns? Do you have the credit? Do you have a contract? Do you have something that they can see why or what they're paying for? But the SBA has 7A loans. They have cap loans. They have micro cap loans. They have a ton of different ways you could get money, but a lot of us aren't eligible because we don't have what we need to get it. So while you have the opportunity and don't need it, this is the time you go and see what is needed so that you can prepare, because when it becomes time, you'll have everything that is needed. Proper planning prevents poor performance. Okay, that is very, very true. Proper planning prevents poor performance. Also, lack of urgency on your part does not constitute an emergency on my part. So if you don't do your part, you can't rush somebody else. And then my last favorite one is excuses are the tools of incompetence which build monuments into nothing, and those who use them are seldom good at anything else. So if all you ever do is make excuses, then that's all you know how to do. Okay, so those are my things that I live by. I'm a quoter. I love quotes. Okay. All right. Thank you, Nicola. Please set up an appointment. I appreciate it. All right. So it is 8 o'clock. Really quick, let me do my spiel. Check me out on YouTube. Same name, Shamika Saves. There is going to be a lot of stuff. Okay, it's after tax season now, so I can slow down. I can make these videos the way I want to. It's a lot to put out, as y'all can see. It's a lot of money out there, so I'm going to try to do my best to post everything I see. So please follow me on YouTube. Please follow me on TikTok. Watch my stories on both so that you can see. Okay, I don't try to use up my whole life to go over all the stuff that is out there because y'all going to ask individual questions. If you have a question about anything that you saw me say tonight, please go to shamikasaves.com. Send me a message in the chat. I will chat back with you. No, I will not give you your consultation there, but you can ask about something. If you need a link, you're not sure about what I said, you can ask it there. If you need a consultation, you want to talk about your credit, you want to talk about your life, you want to talk about whatever, anything, bankruptcy, the whole nine, book a consultation. CPNs, book a consultation, because a lot of y'all going to ask me 75 questions. I'm not going to answer no more than 2. Okay. The grant list also on my page. Y'all want money for grants? Go and get them under the shop tab. Free. You don't even pay for it. Download it and apply. If you have a grant you need assistance with, read it, make sure you're eligible, bring it to me. I will help you out. If you need a credit consultation, because some of y'all credit is jacked up, and you will need your social for you, your family, for the rest of your life. So if you want to get your stuff on track so you don't have to go and do all these other things, holler at your girl so I can give you a real consultation and not one of these fly-by-nights. I'm going to tell you how to remove stuff off your credit so you can finagle. But no, we're going to fix it the way it should be so you don't ever have to do this again. All right? Same with business credit if you need. And I think that's it. So I'm gonna see if y'all ask me anything else, any grants, startup clothing brands. Same question. Go to my page, please, and go and see if there is anything there for you. Frida says, awesome night, first timer, time well spent, very informative. Thank you very much. I appreciate you for being here. Maya says, I haven't been even subscribed a week and see this was a great idea, not just for the CPNs. I know that's right. I'm telling y'all, if you ain't on this page and you something is wrong, because I definitely know where the money is at, where the money is. And if I ain't got it, one of y'all getting it, because I am. Nobody asked me nothing about student loans, so I'm assuming that you guys are okay. I'm going to give y'all a couple minutes, see if y'all got any questions about student loans. I know y'all are still talking about it. Thank you, Jay. The borrower's defense is still going. The Biden 10,000 is, nobody's heard nothing. And I'm told y'all we probably are not going to hear anything. Y'all remember that we're getting ready. It's almost like election season. So that's why money is going to be flowing. Okay, because they want you to be happy with that, the Republican or Democratic governor in your state. So if you're not catching this wave and catching this money because they're trying to dangle it in your face, then it's on you. So let them dangle. Let them do the bait. We don't care. You don't got to vote for them if you don't want to. But you damn sure gonna take that money because you're a citizen and a resident, and your tax dollars are paying for somebody to stay comfortable. So you should be staying comfortable too. Okay. So if you like anything that I said, y'all like this gimme hand, y'all want to get like that, hit your girl up. Stay tuned in, and I will talk to you. Aura says, I'm still waiting on my student loan to be approved. Yes, I am glad. Y'all remember these borrower's defense, they do take a little while, but it is way faster than waiting on Joe Biden to give you anything, because guess what? He ain't giving it to you. Okay. And 20 years of working with the state, that's a public service loan forgiveness. That does not have to be borrower's defense. Miss Aura, did you put that one in? Okay. Just met you and love you. Thank you, Michelle. I love you too. Okay. So Miss Aura, you know to hit me up on Facebook. So some of y'all that know me already, y'all can send me a message. If y'all got my number, y'all can text me. If not, shamikasaves.com, send me a message in the chat. I will message you back. Y'all know I ain't got no kids and I ain't got nothing to do. So I'm gonna sit right here and read some more news to get ready for Wednesday. I'll see y'all Wednesday, same time, 7 p.m. Come get some of this money. I'm gonna be traveling, but it doesn't matter. I'm still gonna bring y'all the same juice. I will see y'all then. If I missed y'all message, I'm sorry. And again, thank y'all for sticking with me for my new birth of my 6 months, and just sticking with me, period. All right. So I will talk to you guys very, very soon. Key says, my only question for the night: when applying for grants, is it a good idea to use templates to fill out and apply for grants? Absolutely. Templates are the best thing when you apply for grants, because a lot of y'all will do what y'all think they want, and it's not. A template is basically already set up in the format that a grant is supposed to be submitted in. If anybody's ever been a peer reviewer is an individual that actually gets hired, and Department of Education is actually looking for people to do that now. It is a free job. They will actually hire you on to review people who turn in their grant paperwork. The application is open right now, and you go to USA Jobs and apply. And also, if you want to be on the IRS tax board, that is also, it's a volunteer job. It's on USA Jobs. They want y'all to do this. This is how y'all get invested and learn stuff. But yes, a template is a good idea. Okay. Matter of fact, do it exactly that way. That is set up. All you got to do is fill in the information. And if the information is already filled out, change it to yours and submit. Okay. See y'all later. Bye. Bye.